final stage of this year's Rally Poland, the first round of this year's European Rally Championship. Myself and Chris Wars, we are in Warsaw. It took some getting here, but we're in Warsaw, and we can't wait. We haven't seen anything of the stage other than the start and the end. We haven't been around the rest of it, but we are in the centre. We are parked outside probably the smartest hotel in the world. We're standing outside in our dusty shoes and our dusty clothes, but we're here.
I have to say that we do look at this microphone on the pole's brilliant, but we do look a little bit out of place in the centre of Warsaw, coming down from Mikołajki from the Lake District to the centre, the glitz and the glamour. Apparently, Cafe Bristol here behind. This is one of the glitziest hotels in the centre of Warsaw. We're right slap bang in the centre of it, and what a way to celebrate the centenary of Rally Poland, to finish up here in the centre of town. Okay, we made it all the way through here, but it is just incredible because it's kind of this beautiful summer's evening here for this final test of the weekend, which has been really, really tough. Fast, high-speed gravel, abrasive gravel, an incredible event from start to finish, and it's all going to wrap up here. Even though a few hours ago at stage 13 we were getting kind of quite excited thinking that Lukyanuk had won it, but there's still one more to go. And as you always say, you can always lose a super special, or you can lose a winner. You can never win a rally on a super special, but you can always lose it here. And this one looks pretty good this evening. Should we walk down? Chris is getting a bit
edgy. Right, let's make our way down. We can just see, I don't know whether it's a 00, 000, but there's one of the 0 cars coming towards us anyway. So we just got a bit of news coming. Well, not coming in, it's the 000, so we've got a few minutes before. We'll just wait till that car comes through. So they've made it all the way through, but just a little bit of news. If you were listening at the end of the previous stage, Johan Bernardo came to the end of the stage, and basically he had a very, very, very rattly engine, and they said it was finished. We weren't sure whether it was going to get any further. The great news is it has got a bit further. Well, it's got a lot further, about 125 kilometres further. It's got to do another 2Ks round here and then 5.1 to the stadium. I don't think he's going to set any records in this stage, but he is hopefully going to make it through. Orlen Jr. didn't make it. He had that really rattly gearbox, a gearbox issue that he had. I'm just going to step out the way. Really tricky gearbox problem. He hasn't managed to get through. There is someone else who hasn't got any further. Tempestini stopped after the second stage of the afternoon loop as well. So a few people, as you were mentioning, how tricky and demanding it's been, still right to the end. And there's a lot of traffic furniture. As I look down there, I can see a lot of concrete bollards and blocks. So kind of let's just hope that they don't cause any issues. Remember Liepāja a few years ago, Magalesh and Lukyanuk off in the same corner on a street stage.
Incredible how it can catch you out. This stuff's so slippy, especially when you're on the just on the gravel tyres, which we've been running on all weekend, and just a little bit of showboating around the town here. Johan Bernardo, when he came to the end of the stage before, he thought it was all over. You were just touching on that he managed to make it all the way here this evening. And I was expecting him to come out of stage 13, pull up round to the right, and then that's it, done and dusted. But fair play on the Frenchman for actually pushing almost until the engine expires. But he's down here. It doesn't sound so good. I mean, big story of the weekend, really, Julian, if we're summing up before the stage goes live, was Nikolai Gryazin. We've talked about it on the radio quite a bit, but Gryazin not completing the qualifying stage, which kind of worked out pretty well for him. Throughout day number 1, you know, he was way at the back, capitalising on the swept roads, and was setting some absolutely amazing times and leading the rally right up until the final stage yesterday. And then it all went wrong, and then he decided, talking to him last night, he was possibly going to come back today for another go, but he's only got one car. That's all he has, one body shell. So he thought, I'm not going to win the rally, not worth risking it, because we've got Liepāja in 2 weeks' time, and you know, he'll be struggling, wouldn't he?
Oops, he would be struggling, and as you say, it's something that they've got to bear in mind. He's doing a lot of rallies, and as you say, one body shell. Your likes of Talksport with Mikkelsen, they're doing equally as many rallies, but they've got a whole host of cars. You know, they've got like a fleet of them. I noticed yesterday it was that the car that Mikkelsen's in this weekend was the car that, well, it's a car that has been used before by Emil Lindholm, because I could see his co-driver's name on the dust. Emil Lindholm's co-driver's name was on the side window. Maybe it's just the door, but I suspect it's the car. And there is a car. Umberto Scandala is with us. Oh, we want to pull him up, don't we? And we'll get him pulled up into the sunshine. That's it. I don't know, your stone's all the way over there. But we'll get a quick word with Umberto, let him take his... he had a power steering issue in the previous stage, and hopefully he's managed to fix that. Or, well, it doesn't really matter now, he's only got 5 k's of road section to do, but we'll get a quick summary from him. Umberto, that's the end of Rally Poland. How do you see it? Satisfied or not?
Yeah, 50%, because I'm satisfied because we are finished this rally. It's the first time for us. I'm not happy about our time in the stage, our position, but okay, this is good for the first time. It's a good experience for next year.
And Italiano?
Tutto abbastanza bene, dai, siamo contenti di essere arrivati alla fine, non siamo contenti chiaramente del risultato, però qui è veramente difficile, il primo anno si paga pegno e dai, abbiamo fatto esperienza per l'anno prossimo.
Grazie mille, tutto bene. And you're watching this obviously in conjunction with Eurosport on their Facebook pages and their YouTube page, but also the cameras are coming from Motorwise as well, some additional footage coming from Motorwise. And I know we've got a viewer from a long way away. Juan Carlos, you knew I was texting about 7 seconds before, and you were going, what are you doing? I was texting Juan Carlos Alonso. He texted to say, is the next stage live on the FIERC? I was like, yes, it is. I've got to go. So Juan Carlos Alonso is watching. So we miss you, Juan Carlos. Hopefully we'll see you again. He couldn't travel last year due to COVID restrictions. And Eric Saiz and Jinjiska now, Eric Saiz and Jinjiska Zarkova potentially can make up a place in here, because when I get my results all screen grabbed up, he is 9.7 seconds away. 9.7 seconds away. He wants to see what time he's done. But it's not that time. For me, it's not the Scandala time, because Scandala was a bit further down. For me, it's the time he needs to see of Bernardo. So we'll see what he's got to say anyway. We'll see if he can do anything about it. Eric, fist bump as normal. End of the rally now. How do you see it? Inside the top 10, you might gain a place with Bernardo's issue as well.
I don't think so, because I was sliding too much now. I really enjoyed the stage, but I was not too fast because I slide too much. Yeah, it's my fault, but anyway, I really enjoyed the rally, and I'm so happy to be in a finish. So I need to say big thanks to my partner, to my team, and to my family, and all the fans. It was amazing.
And in Česky, please.
Děkuju vám všem, kteří jste se na nás dívali, děkuju rodině, přátelům, fanouškům a hrozně se těším na další závody a doufám, že budete fandit dál. Krásný zbytek víkendu.
Thank you very much, and we'll shut the door with my foot. Bit of a talent. But he's got to make 9.7 seconds up. That's what he's got to do. 9.7 seconds. He has got to make up on Bernardo. We will have to just wait a few minutes for that, because Bernardo is in a few cars' time, but Bernardo's car, if that is to stop now, Bernardo loses everything. So he won't want it to stop. He will really want it to make sure he gets there. A friend Lorena, 3.4 seconds away from Norbert Herzig in a battle for 5th and 6th. Lorena's had a really strong day today and has started to come back and back and back. And Lorena is here. Let's just see what he's got to do. He probably wants the rally to start now, because he's got that time in the car, he's got that experience. A friend, a bit of a battle for 5th and 6th between you and Herzig. What was it like in there?
Yeah, we tried to pull, but for sure it's so difficult to be in front of Herzig here. 3.5 seconds is too much, but okay, we enjoy it. And a lot of fans on the city, so that's really good for rallies.
How would you summarise the weekend? First time in the car, you happy and satisfied?
Yeah, for sure. It's our first time in the car. It's difficult. We try to manage. We try to improve step by step. And okay, I think we are P6, so not so bad. We will try to do it better in Latvia.
¿En español?
Bueno, un rally muy complicado. Creo que acabamos estos. Así que nada, vamos a ver qué pasa, y muy contentos con el rally, el ritmo, sin ningún tipo de error, así que vamos a ello.
Gracias, that is him away now. So just looking at it, Wojtek Huhauer has just dropped down. We heard that he maybe was late into the control, coming into here. He had a car apparently on the road section. He'd stopped to change the tyres or do a setup change for the Super Special, and then the car wouldn't start. So Wojciech Huahauer, we're believing we do need to kind of just get some clarification on that when he arrives. And next up, without getting my start list out, I'm sure, is Bernardo. And listen to it. Has made it through. We're waiting for the time. So 1:49.6. 1:49.6 was the time of size. 9.7 seconds. It's got to be a... Well, let's work on that 10. Let's work on a 10 for simpleness for Julian. Just trying to see 9 points. Now he's managed to keep it. He's managed to keep it, which is good for him. Johan, it's been a real difficult weekend. You've managed to get to the end. Well done.
Yeah, thank you. The end was very difficult with the mechanics problems. The engine is completely dead now, so but we have to join the podium now. It's a new challenge for us. After the train, after the knife, after everything, I have to join the podium. We'll be okay.
And then en français.
Ça a été un très bon week-end jusqu'à ces deux dernières spéciales où voilà, nos soucis mécaniques nous ont fait perdre beaucoup de temps, mais bon, on va essayer de rejoindre le podium maintenant.
Merci. So that is Bernardo. He keeps that. Listen. Dear me, struggling there. He's got 5k. Six. Size halving the gap, but admitting that he was a bit flamboyant in this stage. Did that cost him anything? We're not sure. Herzig is next. Now he had 3.4 second advantage over Efren Lorena. What can Lorena did a 48.7, a 48.7. I'm sure this is Herzig. He's hiding behind. Oh. Now bearing in mind Bernardo was 5 or 6 seconds slower. Oh, here he comes, here he comes. That's it. Herzig is in sight. Let's just see. When he comes out of stage mode and into road mode, the headlights pop up. Right, what have we got here? A 48.7 is what he's got to kind of stay in amongst the 50. He's done it, he's done it. Big weekend for Herzig. That's a big weekend for him. So, we'll get away. There's a smile on his face. Norby, that should be 5th place overall at the end of it. Got to be happy with that.
Yeah, it was a big fight with another racer, with Effler and Bonato as well. I feel sorry, Bonato technical problem. So it was a very hard rally for us. I am really happy, we are really happy that we could to finish the rally. This, and the 6th position is absolute okay for us. I hope next some races we will be able to a little bit up on the direction to the podium.
You maybe don't know, but you're 5th, because Huahauer had a problem and he has a time penalty. You're 5th.
Thank you.
And in Hungarian, please.
Sziasztok srácok, köszönjük szépen az egész hétvégi szorítás, szurkolás, borzasztó jól esett. Sikerült a 6. helyen beérnünk, óriás csata volt, és egy nagyon-nagyon komoly küzdelem, úgyhogy remélem, hogy lesz ez még egy kicsit jobb is majd. Köszönjük szépen!
Thank you very much. And Herzig is done. Just let the Bastian, the photographer, get his pictures. And a 150.4. 150.4 is the stage time for Herzig. Just going to flick up these results now for stage 14 just to compare. Solen's already through. Herzig got Lorena by 1.7 seconds. And Size, 4.9 away from Bernardo. So Solens is in now. Solens 4th place. They obviously maybe don't realise that Wojciech had a problem. I mean, he's dropped down the order, down to 7th on the order. We'll get more clarification on that. So he maybe doesn't know, but let's see. But Solens sitting 4th at the minute. Strong weekend. Didn't start particularly well. Had a pop-off valve issue on Friday in the qualifying and then the first stage. But then since then, he's really got it together. And mask on, hat on. There, that's the end of it. It's going to be 4th place overall because of Huahauer's time penalty. How happy and satisfied are you?
Well, we are satisfied because we learned a lot of things of this new car for us. Well, we have to try to continue this line, ascendant line, to be faster and faster every time. So we take some points for this first rally, which is good, and we need to think now to focus very well on the next one.
En español.
Bien, ha sido un rally un poco complicado, hemos tenido que acostumbrarnos y cambiar muchas cosas, pero yo creo que es un buen progreso para llegar a Lituania con mejor pie.
Gracias. So that is Neil Solin's completed. Now we should be getting our big top three, as Chris Rawls likes to call it. In the centre of Warsaw, a few people, obviously sightseers, locals, wandering around thinking, why has Warsaw been turned upside down this evening and we can't get anywhere by car? But yeah, Wojciech Huahauer, it's the hazard lights are flashing. He's got a story to tell. We're going to find it out. I got wind of this story was breaking, and it's broken his heart, I suspect, because Huahauer was in 4th place coming in. But let's find out. He's done a 51. We'll just get ourselves set. Wojciech, the warning lights are on. What happened? Because you've dropped down.
And we have some problems with the engine. We have to go straight to the finish. Maybe we can finish the rally, but the power is losing and we don't know what is going on. We'll see.
Polski?
Yes, bye.
Okay, he's got to go. So another car struggling with, you can see the hazard lights flashing on there. And I mean, it doesn't sound anywhere near as drastic as Johan Bonato's. Now, the next car. I forgot about Huahauer in there, but he has dropped down. He does have a technical problem. As I said, we'd heard that he was stopped on the road section doing something, then the car wouldn't restart. That's what we'd found out. And then he didn't, he got it sorted. But next up, Miko Marcek and Simon Gospacek in that car. He's on the front cover of all the papers and all the magazines to do with the rally because his sponsor is the sponsor of the event. Marcek has had a storming weekend. He really, really has. Podium beckons. A podium beckons as long as he comes through that next corner at the bottom of the hill and blasts his way up here. He wanted to enjoy today a bit more, but he couldn't because he had this podium place that he didn't want to lose. So he's kind of been very, very nervous all weekend. Well, all day today. Particularly, I think, probably from yesterday afternoon when he discovered how well it was going. But here he is. Here's a pair of them. Miko and Simon have completed. It's a podium finish. Top Polish driver, a pole on the podium. It's maybe not, I mean, maybe he wanted to be higher up, but when you look at who's around him, ahead of him, it's pretty special for him. So we get a quick word with him. Miko, yeah, how good does that feel? A pole on the podium in Poland?
Yeah, this is like a dream. I'm really happy. To be honest, we are working with Szymon and whole the team all the time to be better and better and make some progress. And sometimes we need to wait half a year, 1 year to make some progress. But this really shows that we made progress and we are better, we develop, and now we are starting to be stronger and stronger in European Rally Championship. We are on the podium. It's great. Thank you, Szymon. Thank you to all the team. Thank you for my partner, sponsor, Orlen. It's great to be here in the capital city of Poland in the summer and fight with the best drivers from all the world here in my country. I'm really happy. This is something good for us. Jestem bardzo szczęśliwy. Słuchajcie, zajmujemy 3. miejsce w klasyfikacji generalnej Mistrzostw Europy na 77. Orlen Rajdzie Polski. To dla nas naprawdę niesamowita chwila. Długo czekałem na to, żeby znowu wykonać progres, znowu się rozwinąć jako kierowca. I po raz kolejny jesteśmy szybsi, lepsi i cieszę się, ponieważ zaczynamy stanowić mocną siłę w Mistrzostwach Europy, a to dopiero początek. Trzymajcie za nas kciuki, bo mamy zamiar z Szymonem w kolejnych rajdach w Mistrzostwach Europy też pokazać klasę.
Duże gratulacje, bardzo dziękujemy.
And that's Miko Marcek away. Andreas Mikkelsen all afloat here, pushing like crazy, hearing that they've been up on 2 wheels. So big push. Whilst I was doing that interview, fortunately Chris Rawls was watching the footage. He had a big gap to try and make up, and I don't think he was ever going to make it up, but let's see. You can't, 17.4 seconds, you're not going to make that up, that's for sure, but you've got to give it a good old try. But we'll see. Andres, It's second place at the end of the weekend and a big push from what I hear in here. A couple of little moments maybe?
Yeah, it was really strange. Tried to drive okay, and then suddenly in one corner I went on two wheels, just on the normal tarmac. I have no idea what happened. Never experienced that before, but anyway, happy enough with our second place. Wish we could be one up higher, but Alexei did a really good rally. We made some changes to the car today, which made an improvement for us on these fast-flowing roads, and still there's more work to be done. So I hope we can have a great fight in next rally in Latvia.
And some words in Norwegian, please. In Norwegian.
Ja, det har vært en vanskelig helg. Skulle ønske vi kunne være en plass høyere, men han var veldig rask, Alexei. Gjorde en kjempegod jobb, og vi slet litt på oppsettet, spesielt i går. Gjorde litt endringer i dag, og det ble bedre. Fortsatt det en del å hente altså, på sånne raske veier, så får bare fortsette å jobbe.
Thank you very much. Andreas Mikkelsen and Ola Floen have completed. So he wanted to be one place higher. It's second place as we stand and we wait for the rally leaders to come through. And here they are now, not only rally leaders, but rally winners. Alexei Lukanek and Alexei Arnatov. Tuesday afternoon, not even that car was upside down, but the pair of them in it were upside down 5 times they rolled in their test on Tuesday afternoon. And it was all looking pretty bad. Santalok pulled out all the stops. They got the car, but they got another car. This car, it was white, it was in tarmac spec. Then they brought it all the way, 24 hours it took them to get here. But Alexei Lukanek and Alexei Arnatov, they're just waiting for the time of Mikkelsen, and that's it. They've done it. I thought he was going to get out. Come on, he's getting out. We wanted him out. We'll get the other Alexei out as well. Come on. It's been 7 months, hasn't it? So it's been a little while. We'll get the pair of them sorted. I'm holding this door so it doesn't slam on his hand. Alexei Arnatov, the co-driver, making sure that the paperwork is done. And that is a pair of a crew that win this weekend. We'll get a quick word with Alexei Lukanek. Alexei, it's like a dream result after what happened on Tuesday, isn't it? Tell me about that roller coaster.
Yeah, 100%. Adventures before the rally was extreme. I hope you saw the rally, the movie, small movie. If you didn't, just go and check out in the internet. Yes, it turned out with a victory, with the toughest challenge, with very fast drivers around, with very hard roads. Just happy to be on the first spot here today.
That's great, brilliant. It's a great start to the championship. Alexei, well done. Good weekend for him. I'll just get a very quick word. Happy with that?
I liked it very much. I haven't heard the question, by the way.
Did you enjoy yourself?
At least myself, yes. Everything was perfect. The day was good. Previous day was also, and I'm really happy to be here. Warm atmosphere, a bit maybe too warm today, but still it was fantastic.
Thank you very much. That's great. That's brilliant. Sorry, I was in the way there. And our winners are there. And are you going on the roof or not? They're going on the roof now. They've decided they're going on the roof. They've took their time to get up on the roof. And about time. Look at that for a backdrop. Dear me. Big backdrop. And the two Alexeis reunited. Just watch yourself when you get down there. The driver's a bit more agile on jumping off than Alexei Arnatov. Alexei Arnatov was a little bit more concerned about jumping from that height. Alexei Lukanek not really caring much at all. They are our winners this weekend in Poland. Gregor's crib just turning up at the end of the stage. And I got a feeling he's going to... I thought we were going to have a load of donuts and things like that going on, but we didn't. So, but that's our winners through. That is the end of our broadcast on Facebook. We are going to continue in a minute or so with Rally Radio with the rest of our winners, but our Facebook Live broadcast is over for now. Thank you for watching this weekend. Alexei Lukanek and Alexei Arnatov are our winners, and we'll play out with a tribute to him and a look forward to Liepāja, which is our next round. Thanks for watching.